Howdy folks, Bairdos here, and today we're going to talk about May's campaigns. This month it's titled the Adventurer Appreciation Campaign, and it actually has two sections to it. I'll start this video by stating the second section of the campaign also falls in line with the Return Home to Vanity L campaign. So if you aren't currently playing but want to give it a bash again for free, you can do so. I'm going to cover that in another video though, so once that video is live, I'll link that at the top of the video here and also in the description. Regarding this video, we're here for the Adventurer Appreciation Campaign, so let's get to it. Section 1 begins on Friday the 11th of May and ends on Wednesday 16th of May. Yes, only 5 days, but that's because Section 2 kicks in from the 16th until the 28th. Just to confuse matters even more, they revert to Section 1 from the 28th to the 31st. Don't worry if that didn't sink in from my words, I'll try and make it clearer in the banner at the bottom of the video. So what campaigns are active for Section 1? Firstly, double to triple experience and capacity points from chains. So if you've got leveling to get done, like Jimmy Bonsai does a whole hoary host of, or some job points to get grinding, this is your month. For anyone still doing or interested in Monstrosity, that also gets the same bonus to XP. Next up, we've got the Mog Gardens Campaign. This gives 2 shining stars each day you visit your Mog Garden instead of the usual one, as well as double drops, the second having a chance at being very special indeed, from your float sap. You can also harvest from your monsters that you are rearing in your garden twice, and normally without it affecting their mood. Although it's definitely worthwhile checking this on something kinda easily pleasable first, something like a sheep or a rabbit. You don't want to harvest from a behemoth only to discover their mood actually is taking hits, because that's just hard to get back. Your Moogle in the garden will also sell specific items he only sells during the campaign too, so if you have gobby bag quests to do and the items are rare or more expensive than 100k, go grab yourself some Goblin Stew 880. There's also an Incursion Campaign going on this month, which means all monsters will drop an additional item when defeated. Now to the more interesting stuff. The Dark Matter Arcane Glyptics campaign makes its return. This allows any augmentable equipment obtained from Reason-Jima to be given the potentially higher quality augments that Dark Matter normally brings, without you needing the Dark Matter. This can be done 6 times in total each real life day, but you have to spread your 6 uses across all your gear. Sadly, it is not 6 uses per piece. Next, we have the Domain Invasion and Domain Invasion Anti-Predator campaigns. These are normally when you see the dragons in Esha zones and Reason-Jima dying very quickly. The campaigns themselves stop any additional enemies spawning with the dragons, and also stop them from taking flight during the battle. There's normally the addition of potential loot from the zone coming at the end of a successful win, but there's no note of that in the campaign notes, so don't hold me to that. Regardless, I'll be doing this to get the accuracy bonus in extra zones. Second last for Section 1, we have the Omen Light Double Up campaign, which by word of the campaign, 2 Omen Lights will be activated when vanquishing monsters. If the first light is a good one, the second will not appear. I'll be honest, this means nothing to me, I assume it's good. And we round out Section 1 with the Dynamis Divergence Statue Crusher Campaign Plus. This will grant an additional reward whenever a statue is vanquished, occasionally these being items of particularly high value. To whom this value is relative, we'll see. So, that is Section 1. Now for Section 2. The one that coincides with the Return Home campaign. The experience points, capacity points and monstrosity points campaigns carry on from section 1, so this really is a month for XP grinding. You also have the Mog Gardens Campaign, the Dark Matter Campaign and the Dynamis Divergence Statue Crusher Campaign plus campaigns carrying on, so those are all month-long campaigns. The ones specific to section 2 are as follows. The bonus Bailed campaign returns, this doubling potential experience and build rewards from all varieties of reeves. The Wildskeeper Reeve campaign returns for the first time in a long while. Key items required for entry cost a lot less. Every Wildskeeper drops a minimum of 2 pinches of high purity Bailed. They also all drop Mog coupons AWWK, which can be traded for most items that come from the bosses, and said bosses' respawn timers have also been decreased. There's the return of the FFXI campaign, which means Pearlescent, Azure, Golden and Silverlight will be at its maximum value upon entering FFXI, and there's also the chest next to Yoakum in Port Juno that if you've never opened it before, it will grant you 11 fairly good Atmas, 1 lunar absite key item required to use one of said Atmas, and 100,000 crore. There's also the Alter Ego Expo, where all trusts have 50% more HP and MP, and an increased resistance to status ailments. They've also added the combat and magic skills increased campaign in section 2. So yeah, an increased chance at skilling anything up, no mention of percentages or anything like that here, but it does seem to make a decent enough impact from personal experience. And the final campaign for section 2 is this month's Copy Box campaign, and it's the special dial campaign. Each day that you log in with a character, they'll get a #SPDial key. It can be used to spin the special dial without costing anything. So you can expect another mass opening video at the end of the month from me. Yeah! So as previously stated, we go first batch of campaigns between the 11th and the 16th. We then switch to the second batch between the 16th and 28th, before switching back to the first batch between the 28th and 31st. I hope I've made that clear enough. As always, I'm happy to answer any questions in the comments, but as far as the campaigns go, what are you likely to be spending your month doing? I'll be trying to get the Wildskeeper cleared on Jimmy Bonsai, as well as a whole lot of levelling. As far as Bairdos goes, domain invasions sound likely, along with a little bit of everything else as well. It just depends on what's going on. Anywho, I hope this video has helped you out and made the month a little clearer for you. If it's helped in any way, please do click the like button. It helps out the video and the channel a whole lot, so it's greatly appreciated anytime you do. If you want to stick around and see more Final Fantasy XI content, be it in guide format or let's play style, feel free to subscribe. Got 11 coming at least 3 times a week. For now though, I've been Bairdos. I hope you have a great day. Take it easy. Adios.